I respect her for that. That was smart. And I think we all should follow suit. Yes, Karen, that's not her life. It's jail stuff. And she was adamant about that. And that's a lesson in love we can learn about sticking to your boundaries.
Ooh.
As much as we went in on Shirley, we're gonna close out this year by giving her kudos.
We're gonna give it to Shirley. We gotta come back and give it
talking
to
about
her.
the lesson that we learned from her, because we are balanced. We are balanced. That's a valuable lesson. Shirley Strawberry stuck to her boundaries about that. And that's so important, because I feel like a lot of times as women, when it comes to men, especially when we're emotionally involved, we don't always stick to our boundaries. And I think in that moment, Shirley was starting to take her power back. In that moment, when she was very resolute, even if it may have been for a shallow reason of she didn't want anybody to see her in the, adult detention center. So what? It was still her taking her power back and saying, I don't feel comfortable with this. I don't want to do this. Enough is enough. And I'm not going to partake in this particular experience anymore. And I respect her for that, because a lot of times we struggle with boundaries, especially when it comes to people, whether it's our children or our romantic partners, so kudos to her for being adamant, like, I'm not doing that. Jay Blake said she doesn't get kudos if he asks her not to come. Ooh. But she wasn't gonna come no way. That's a good point, Jay Blake.
That's a good point.
Okay, that's valid.
Did you think of that?
Because he didn't want her to see him like that. I remember that call. That, to your point, yes, Jay Blake, because he didn't want her to see him like that. But I don't think she want to go down there no way. But that's true.
Okay, somebody heard that he didn't want her to come down there.
Yeah, because he didn't want her to see him like that. I remember that. He was like, I don't want you to see me. I don't look right, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I do remember him saying that. But I don't think sis was trying to go down there like that, no way.
Oh.
But that is a valid point.
That's a valid point.
It's a valid point. That's a valid point. I don't think she's trying to go down there. I think if anything, that was like a sigh of relief, because he knew that he didn't want her, that she wasn't trying to come up there no way, and also he didn't want her to see him like that. So it was easier.
Take back the kudos.
Not take back my kudos.
Call me darling. We were talking about that.
Okay, Call Me Darling said, did y'all hear that Thug's team is on Law and Crime's head for putting out those videos? All of a sudden, it's illegal to release those FOIA videos. Manny and Pop was outraged. What?
So now, because they come out on Thug, it's illegal.
It's a big to-do.
It's a big to-do. Because he has money.